So it's our first 4th of July without Grandpa in the house and Peanut. But we're blessed to have John. And over there's Rip. But, and my cats too, which they're all napping. But I have got this book here. And I'm not going to disappoint. I didn't get a bunch of books for the 4th of July, but I found this one at Hobby Lobby. And I felt moved to read a story and share it with you tomorrow on Facebook. If I find all of the outfits for my dogs, you will see them dressed up in red, white, and blue, baby. Anyway, the Berenstain Bears, The Living Lights, A Faith Story, God Bless Our Country, and yes, I have Yellowstone on in the background, but it's muted, by Mike Berenstain, all in one breath. Okay, and I'm not going to keep this book. What am I going to do with the book? Everybody's going to ask me that question. It will go in the bag to the candy kitchen, so that way someone else hopefully can appreciate this wonderful book. I just got it to share with my YouTube community. It was a beautiful early summer afternoon in the bear country. Bees were busily buzzing in their hives, and cowbells clunked over at Farmer Ben's farm as milking time drew near. Brother, sister, honey bear were busy too. School was out, and the first big event of the summer vacation was coming up. The Bear Country 4th of July. This is John here listening to me. And that was too far ahead. We don't want to do that. Come on, Donna, the next page. Oh, here comes the little one. The Cubs were going to ride their bikes in the parade. They were decorating them, red, white, and blue ribbons and streamers. Prizes would be awarded for the most patriotic-looking bikes, but best of all, there were fireworks after the parade. Mama and Papa were getting ready too. Mama was sewing flags and bunting for parade route. Papa was trying on his old army uniform to wear while marching with the other bears who served their country. Come on, come on. Mama took a break from sewing to call the Cubs in for a snack of milk and honey bread. My old uniform doesn't seem to fit very well, Papa, trying to button it. I have to let it out, said Mama. You want to look your best for the big birthday party. Birthday party, said Brother, munching his honey bread. Whose birthday is it? It's the birthday of our country, of course, said Mama. That's what the 4th of July is all about. You mean countries are born like babies? Asked Sister, sipping her milk. In a way, said Papa, our country was born long ago when settlers who came here decided they didn't like being ruled by a king who lived in a faraway land. What did the settlers do to change that? Asked Brother. They created a brand new country of their own with ideas that suited the brand new country, said Papa. They wrote down their decision on a famous paper and signed it on the 4th day in July. That's why the 4th day of July is our country's birthday. But wasn't the king in the faraway land angry? Asked Sister. He certainly was, said Papa. He sent soldiers to take his country back. A terrible war broke out. But we won in the end, right? Asked Brother. That's right, said Papa. Thank goodness, said Sister. And thanks I'll say it in a minute. And thanks be to God, added Papa. We are blessed that our new country came to be. It gave folks from all over the world a place to go where they could be truly free. Give me your tired, your poor. Yes, indeed, added Mama. It reminds me of the Bible verse. He brought us to this place and gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Those words are about the land of Israel, not our own country, but we are grateful for the rich and fruitful place. We certainly have plenty of milk and honey, said Sister, finishing up her snack. On the morning of the 4th of July, the Bear family was ready for the big event, the parade. Mama's flags, bunting were waving in the breeze. Papa was lined up with his fellow Army Bears. Brother, sister, and Honey joined the Cubs with their decorated bikes. Up the reviewing stand, Mayor Honeypot gave the signal for the start of the parade. All Bear Country Cubs pedaled forward on their colorful bikes, a river of red, white, and blue. After the Cubs came the Army Bears. Papa looked fine in his uniform now that Mama had let it out a bit. Marching bands followed, played for all that they were worth. They even played the famous patriotic march, The Stars and Bears Forever. And there was more. There were fire engines, antique cars, tractors, and horse-drawn wagons. There were floats showing the history of Bear Country. There were Bear Scout troops waving the flags and the cheerleaders twirling the batons and doing flips. When the last cheerleader had flipped her last flip, Mayor Honeypot awarded prizes for the most patriotic bikes. Ferdy Factual won the first prize, and he deserved it. Ferdy was riding an old-fashioned high-wheeler and was dressed as Abraham Lincoln. And Brother and Sister and Honey won second prize. They were very proud and felt very patriotic. Finally, as the evening gathered, it was time for the fireworks. "Happy 4th of July," called the mayor as the first rocket soared up and burst overhead. "God bless our country," said Papa, saluting. "Amen," said Mama and the Cubs. Placing their hand over their hearts, they gave thanks to God for a land that's free. There's activities and questions from Brother and Sister Bear. Talk about it. How is the Bear family getting ready for the Bear Country 4th of July parade? Does your family or city do anything special for the 4th of July? If so, describe it. What did Mama and Papa Bear mean when they said the 4th of July was like a birthday celebration? Talk about, hi there, Sonia, what the word freedom means and what are some freedoms that you think are important and why. Get out and do it. Collect red, white, and blue decorations like ribbons, streamers, balloons, and more. Decorate your bike, your skateboard, and even your scooter like Brother and Sister and Honey Bear. 2. Create a thank you card or poster telling God thank you for the blessings He has given our country. Ask Him for continued blessings. There's wonderful books by the Berenstain Bears, and I hope that you check them all out. This one was a blessing that I found at Hobby Lobby, but it will be at the Candy Kitchen the next time we go and the next time they're open. So that being said, happy 4th of July to each and every one of you. And yes, God bless our country.